Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean Mathis here, CEO and founder of the Agency Alliance, and I'm with James Jenkins today, farmers agent out of Dallas, Texas, and I'm super excited to have you. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. Listen, let's just jump right into it, James. I want to talk about the FastTrack Agent Mastermind. It's been the talk of the industry. We've been getting flooded with calls and emails and Facebook messages of people trying to figure out what it is. So I'm really glad
Yeah.
you took some time to answer a couple of questions so that we can let the farmers agents out there know what exactly we're doing, who the Fast Track Agent Mastermind is created by, what it's for, what its purpose is. Just to give you guys a little bit of background on James, he opened his agency in 2013. He's achieved his Blue Vase Award, multiple top club qualifier, financial services certified. He's an amazing producer when it comes to life insurance and financial services. Very, very well in tune with the financial services side, and we'd love to have him in our agency mastermind programs to help lead agents in product positioning with regards to life insurance. He's just done such an amazing job with his agency. He's grown his commercial book 700%, and this is a big, big push for a lot of farmers agents out there. We get questions all the time about commercial business, and James is our go-to there for farmers agent, and I'm really excited to hear what he's got to say about that. Guys, he's generated over 800 P&C leads for his agency. He just brings such a well-rounded wealth of knowledge. He kills it with the referral marketing with real estate agents and loan officers, increases new business commissions by 47% year over year, just done some really amazing things, and has really led the way when it goes to farmers agencies within our program at the Agency Alliance Mastermind. And I'm just really excited that James has decided to create his own program specifically for farmers agents. So tell us what the Fast Track Agent Mastermind is, why you created it, and what this is all about, James.
Well, thanks, Sean. I really appreciate all those kind words. I'll have to pay you later for that one. And the real reason for the Fast Track Agent program is I saw an empty space in the coaching market. As you well know, you're one of my coaches and mentors. I was a participant, a student of Agency Alliance. I did the Ultimate Lead Generation program in 2015, and at that point, I knew absolutely nothing about really any of the digital marketing space. I didn't even know what Ads Manager was on Facebook, just the real basic stuff. So the reason for the Fast Track Agent program is taking everything that I learned from Agency Alliance and the other coaching programs that I've been through. I've spent $1,000 on a LinkedIn thing. I spent another $1,500 on learning how to generate real estate and mortgage leads, and just the thousands of hours of time building the networking skills and the sales and prospecting skills just from being an agency owner and having some success in these early stages of my career. I see a great opportunity to present a program to my colleagues across this great nation of ours. I think it's a unique positioning in the market. There's nothing else anywhere in the mastermind space that is specifically geared towards the needs of the farmer's agent in particular. There's other insurance masterminds out there, obviously, but no one caters to the needs of the farmer's agent. That's what I want to do.
Awesome. So tell us who the ideal agent is. Obviously, farmers agents, but looking at the core curriculum, like tell us a little bit about what you're going to be covering in your mastermind. I know that we've got a schedule here of a bullet point how they can get to this website, and who the ideal client is for this mastermind, who you're looking for.
Well, obviously, cash flow for any agent is going to be of primary concern, which is why I think it's very important that we know this program does have an ironclad 100% money-back guarantee. I firmly believe in what we're teaching our clients, and I stand by that with every dollar that you give me. So if you don't get the results that I say you should get as one of my clients, then you're going to get every penny back. That's the most important thing. So for even the brand spanking new scratch agent who doesn't know anything about really any of these topics, they're going to be well positioned to get something out of this program. But I would say probably the best positioned agent for the Fast Track Agent Insurance Mastermind is going to be that agent who has had some success and knows a thing or two about closing and knows their product well, but they're just not happy with their overall production. Maybe they're not reaching that achievement club, the toppers, the championship. They're not getting that AAA on the growth model. They're not really capitalizing on those referral opportunities. There's a lot of growth opportunity with, as we'll talk about here in a second, as we get into 2018, getting a well-rounded agency is going to be exceptionally important. So I'd say the agent out there who is good but not great, who maybe has a staff member or two or even 10. Maybe you're watching this webinar and you have 3,000 or 4,000 PIF and you want to take it to another level. You don't feel like you're reaching your potential. It's very important to get that coaching, especially on those other lines of business like commercial, like life, like going out there and grabbing and locking down those realtors and loan officers that are so critical for personalized referrals. Really, any agent who's watching this webinar and feels like they have room for improvement in any of those 4 areas I just mentioned will definitely benefit from the FastTrack Agent Insurance Mastermind.
Awesome. And one of the things that I really love about the curriculum here that you've done is it's very well-rounded and very diverse, and I think hits on some of the core areas that really any agency owner needs to improve upon. I mean, the world of lead generation and agency growth and business development has just completely changed. Even in just the last 90 days, I mean, we've had to adjust our programs that we do quite significantly because of all the changes that have occurred within what I would consider one of the most advanced lead generation programs out there. And what I like about this is that it is such a well-diverse curriculum, whereas other programs like our Agency Alliance Mastermind, Ultimate Lead Generation, it is very specific in terms of Facebook lead generation. That's it. That's all we're covering. And not to say that that's not a lot. I mean, there's a lot of content there, but there's so many other facets of growing an agency that need to be discussed. And I think that's what I'm really loving about the content that I'm seeing here. Tell us a little bit about what agents can expect over the course of the program with you, and sort of what you're looking to give back in terms of value to these agents.
Well, it's important that people know that the same basic format that are followed in the other Agency Alliance programs are going to be followed with the FastTrack Agent Insurance Mastermind as well. The basic format is exactly the same. There's going to be a weekly live webinar, and I'll be hosting that. I'll bring in special guests from time to time. I'm not going to let the names out of the hat just yet, but I've got some real rock stars that are going to be joining some of these calls. That'll be the backbone of the program. It'll be once a week, and there'll also be a private dashboard of content. Anyone who's done any of our Agency Alliance programs will be familiar with the Kajabi system. And then in addition to that, we're going to have a private Facebook group for each class. It's also important that we're limiting our participants to 1 agent from each major market and no more than 2 agents from any one state in the same class. So you can feel free to share your absolute best ideas and what you're doing that's just killing it in your agency, and make sure that no one else who's in the same market that you are is going to be taking some of those ideas. The best part of this is that it is a mastermind. Yes, I've done a lot of things at a high level in my agency so far, but I think one of the best things is bringing 12 or 15 agents together on these topics that you're showing on the screen right here over the course of the 8 weeks, and really just having this buffet of good ideas. Do I have some valuable coaching and mentoring? Absolutely. Do I know a very, very specific way of locking down a realtor and making sure that they're loyal to you and no one else? Absolutely. But I want to hear from some of the other people in the class. If you think that I'm the only one who's going to be teaching this class, you're sorely mistaken. Anyone who takes this class is helping me teach it. And guess what? I'm going to be learning from the participants in the class as well, because we all do things a little bit differently. As you can see right there on the screen, Sean, you're scrolling through it there. Some of the very key things we're going to talk about is, of course, Facebook ads. It's a cornerstone of the Agency Alliance program. I'd be remiss if I didn't include that in what we're doing here as well. But we're not going to take it to nearly the level that you do in some of the other programs. We're going to stay very simple and focused on affinity ads, and also referral partner ads, specifically for home buyers and mortgages and refinancing. And then outside of the ad space, we're going to talk a lot about that perfect customer profile and targeting your advertising, your marketing to things that work, only things that work. We're going to be brutally honest with ourselves in take a deep dive into some marketing analytics, look at ROI, and how to know immediately if what you're doing is working, so you can those inefficient or costly marketing programs before they waste a lot of your time and money. And then obviously positioning yourself for 2018, as we'll talk about here in just a second. We want to make sure that you're getting all those points on the AGM for your commercial and your life production as well. So that's probably the main points there. At the end, the last week, we're going to have some farmers rah-rah time and talk about how to succeed as a farmer's agent, some of the unique benefits that farmer's agents enjoy in the marketplace, what we do better than other carriers, and how to engage in psychological warfare against your competition and destroy them without ever even addressing them personally. I'm kind of an aggressive guy. You know, you either like me or you don't. One of the things that I look at in the insurance game is it is war. It is a battle. We are going up against people that want to destroy us and want to steal our customers, and it's very important that we win. And if you're not taking a warfare mindset to this game that we're all playing in the insurance industry, then you're probably on the losing end of it.
Yeah, I think you bring up some valid points there, and you know, we recently had our Agency Alliance Summit, and we had agents from all over the country fly in to converge on Dallas for our weekend seminar. And you know, one of the great pieces of feedback, we had you as a speaker on the referral partnerships and working within the mortgage and real estate space. And you know, one of the things that people liked was that aggressive stance and that confidence that you exude when it comes to these partnerships. And I think when you have a rock solid, ironclad plan that you know works, it allows you to bring that level of confidence to the table. And ultimately, top referral partners want to work with other top referral partners. So you definitely, I can speak from experience and hearing James speak and helping you take on that mindset and be able to go in and absolutely just dominate when it comes to the referral markets with realtors and loan officers. This isn't a new concept, guys. Everybody knows that real estate agents and loan officers are some of the best referral partners out there. And as soon as you walk out the door, you can bet your ass somebody's coming in right behind you and saying the same thing that you're saying. So James is really good at positioning and really taking those referral partnerships to a new level.
That's the thing, Sean. Sorry to interrupt, but they're not saying what I'm saying, and they can't do what I do. So that's the beauty of this. So if you want to do what I do, let's go, baby. Get on board. Click
That's
sign
right.
up. You know what to do.
And one of the other things that I want to point out here is while there are several other options out there now when it comes to insurance agents, the curriculum here from Facebook to LinkedIn to commercial lines, this is a huge request that we continue to get month in and month out. There's nobody else talking about commercial and how you can use these advertising and marketing strategies, the referral strategies with the commercial lines. And then life insurance is huge for any agent. I don't care what your production is. Every award and every plaque and every trip, every bonus has a life insurance kicker. And this is one of the areas that James is just absolutely amazing at. So I'm excited to be part and listen in on some of the strategies that you're going to teaching here. So let's talk about timing. What is the best time? When are you gonna start your first class? Number one, and you know, when's the best time for a farmer's agent to consider joining a program like this?
Well, you know, it's a great question. We're going to start the class probably the first, maybe the second week of February. We're still trying to get some of the finer points, the mechanics, the back office side of it worked out, the dashboard of content stuff. We're targeting no later than the second week of February for that first class, and then we're going to continue. Every month we'll start another class. So if you miss February, if it fills up, when it definitely will. We've already got at least 25 people that have already told me, I'm in, where do I pay, when does it start? So we may be filling up that first class very quickly. We'll start opening the March class as soon as the February class fills. For 2018, you guys, you know exactly what's coming up. You know about the new bonus structure. If you don't know about the new bonus structure, then jump on dashboard and look for the 2018 agency growth model and the profitable growth bonus that begins January 1 of 18. As far as positioning yourself to get ready for those bonuses, to make sure that you're AAA, make sure that you've got the UQI4, make sure that you've got that ACER, that 5% kicker bonus, because when you're AAA, you're going to get a 30% bonus on every dollar of commission, new business and renewal. So when's the best time to get in on a program like the Fast Track Agent Insurance Mastermind and make sure that you are a AAA, that come 2018 you're getting every bonus possible, that you're getting a life bonus every quarter, that you're maximizing those opportunities to put money back in your pocket. That's the best thing that I can do. I say get in as fast as you can. Yeah, you know what? It's an investment. It's a little bit more expensive than some other things out there that you might be seeing. Some of our competition doesn't have the same price point, but they also don't have the same value, definitely not the same content, and definitely not a 100% money back guarantee. Because if I can't do what I need to do for you, then I'm not going to charge you 1 cent for it. But at the end of the day, here's the thing. I can and I will, and I know it because I've done it myself, and I'm going to do it for you guys out there too watching this webinar. Very excited to get started with the Fast Track Agent Insurance Mastermind. And thank you, Sean, for giving the opportunity to get this thing rocking. I appreciate the partnership with you. Obviously, you're killing it in your space. So if I wasn't including you, if I put myself up, put my own program out there and was in some way competing with you, that just doesn't work for either one of us in the same way, I don't think. So I'm glad to have this partnership. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's kill it.
Absolutely, and for those that have you know, been part of or followed the Agency Alliance, or maybe you get emails from me or seen our ads, you know, you might be wondering, like, what is the difference here? The difference is everything. This is all farmers specific material presented by a farmer's agent. I was never a farmer's agent. I don't know the farmer system. I've never sold a farmer's policy. So while, you know, I feel that our program is as good as it gets when it comes to lead generation space, this takes it to another level for farmers agents by being able to take the repurposing work and take the learning curve out of going through something like ours and saying, hey, here's the marketing principles that have worked and then been built upon and worked through by a farmer's agent who has already taken the learning curve out of it for you and can give you the recipe for success. I mean, the fact that that James is willing to share, you know, how he got 47% increase year over year. When I talk to agents, they're happy with, ask them about their goals, they're happy with 10%, 15% growth. And here we've got an agent who has done it not 20 years ago, but did it last year, did it the year before, 40+% policy growth and new commission growth, and he's going to give that recipe to you so that you don't have to learn with the bumps and bruises and spend the thousands upon thousands of dollars and hundreds upon hundreds of hours that James has spent over the last year and a half to master this stuff. He's mastered it, and he's serving it up to you on a silver platter. I think it's amazing the fact that we've got an agent who's willing to do that, because most agents, they want to hide this stuff, put it in their pocket, and say, see you later, I'm going to the top. But James is ready to take you to the top with him. I think that's incredible. So, again, James, I appreciate you for your time. Where can folks go to get some more information about the program?
Man, it's as simple as can be. FastTrackAgent.com. Check it out. You can go and sign up for the program right then and there. By the time this webinar hits your screen, that page will be live. You'll be able to sign up, and then we'll get you in the next week or two. As we onboard the first class, we will get you access to the dashboard. We'll get you access to the private Facebook group. As of right now, we have one option, and that is pay in full with a card. So we'll get you the information on the billing side of things once we get that ready. So obviously, I'm not going to say that on the webinar here, because this webinar might be viewed, you know, 3 months from now, and there is some introductory rates there. So we'll communicate with you individually on the price point and the finer points of getting started. But you can get all the information at FastTrackAgent.com.
Boom. That means the price is going up if you didn't catch that. So you better get on quick. The sooner the better.
You got 3 months at the intro price, and then it goes up to full price. So if you're not in the first 3 months, then you're going to pay more for it. I'm just saying.
All right, James. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Thanks. See you soon.